Hello everybody, welcome back to Drop Duchy. There is an achievement I don't have yet that I don't want to try and get during a actual round, so we are very quickly going to speed run this achievement and then we'll start a proper run. So, for this, we don't need any pieces. We can just end the round. Very swish. Skip that. Not interested. Not interested. Skip it. Not interested. Get me out of here. Skip it. Not interested. Right. Hostile region. We need to end a combat round without any units. Pacifism. End of combat round without a single allied unit. Alright, with that done, we can head back to our main menu and take our 2 crowns from the progress tree. And what are we going to unlock? Tithe. Whenever you gain a thing, also gain 5. Sounds good to me. And then a new run. We haven't finished hard with the middle guy yet, so back to that. Hard on Republic with all of our best shot ahead. So, we have a peaceful region, mostly forest. That's fine, although for downtown that's less good, in fact. Oh no, forest is fine. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We want to upgrade Belfry, for sure. I'm going to pick... Now, if I pick anything but Garrison 10, I really need to take a military building sometime soon. But I'm going to take 3 guys. Okay. Right, we want to make downtown with range 2 do as much work for us as we can. So we'll stick that there. Build these edges up nicely. Hold that one, of course. This here is not bad. And the belfry can go there, and it will join up to this by the time these have joined together. Lovely. Then give me all of that extra stuff. Here is good. Hold the long piece. Let's get that in there. Is that going there? Hold on. I want this to join up to the rest of this. But I want to do it in the best way possible. And this has to touch all of this stuff. I guess we're not going to get a Tetris out of this, and that's okay. Get all of that wood, get that in there. Actually, we're going to be fine. We're going to be just fine. This goes here then, and that goes there. We get even more stuff, and then we can do a second Tetris. And our gains are just fantastic. I often say, at these points, not my best, but that might be one of the best ones of those I've ever had. Right. I might have to re-roll to get a military unit. Because right now, we don't have a military unit, and the next encounter will be a combat encounter. Recruit 10 for each enemy military building aligned with it is probably the best this early, I think. We will make that work. Then the hostile regions on the left. So up to the guild. Garrison, something that produces food, something that produces light units. That's a great question. Well, this we can upgrade for a start. So, wood, wheat, or garrison 15. Probably garrison 15 at this stage. And we can go again immediately. Do we need gold or do we need people to do our extra building slots? We will hold that off and check in a second. This image here looks like a skateboard with 2 of the wheels missing. That amuses me. We don't have anything that produces food right now. So let's take something that produces food. Harvest 5 for each connected field. Considered a plain forest and river. Each square gains 4 this and this when explored. I'll take the fertile grounds. Then we're going up to the hostile region. We need money for these. That's fine. So we can upgrade the belfry immediately again. Next to plains, next to rivers, next to forests. I think we'll take the plains. And we can upgrade fertile grounds to 8 apiece. Yeah, that feels worth doing, I think. We spend 50. With good line clears and bonuses, it'll be about 3 encounters before we get that back. And we can unlock this to take... Oh, it's going to have to be that for a military one. I didn't think about that, did I? Alright, never mind. Mercenary camp, barracks, recruit for cash earned, and siege eliminate from stuff in range. Should be fine. I'm just going to hold that for a bit. Let's stick that there. Go there. You're in here. You're getting held. If we hold you, we have to play this. Fine. That's not going to change with neighborhood, which is annoying. There's the belfry. Eliminate 8 from each enemy group in range. I don't love it. Let's take 3 lines. Decent chunk of wheat. Then this alarm tower, I want to align with at least 2 of their buildings. What I can do is if I put this here, I can then put this over here, and it aligns in the opposing direction. Where's my other building? If I stick this here... Oh, it's not great, is it? There's downtown, finally. This should be able to fit in there, yep. Downtown. Go downtown there. And this here. Then that takes the side slot. Yeah. Alright, that guy got a lot stronger than I'd like, but we've got plenty to work for us there. This is all axes, this is all swords, so there's nothing we can do to make ourselves any stronger. But that's not too bad. Recruit 4 for each adjacent plane or field is like not bad because this guy gets better when we have planes. But on the flip side, I want to turn most of our stuff into neighborhoods instead. So let's do the siege camp. And then we probably want to go get a bunch of money because we need that to buy building slots. Though 250 of it for 625 wheat does seem pretty good. Yeah, I will do that. Then it's going to be the hostile side and the hostile side again. Am I spending 200 on that? I think I could. Gets all of our options in. Here we upgrade through options. More military, wheat, or more people. I'm gonna stick with the more people strategy. 150 and 250. I will commit to Big Wood. Mercenary camp and 2 horse stables. You love to see it. Hold that. Right. I would like this to join up with everything else. Whether we get to do so or not is a whole other question. Oh, this is unideal, isn't it? That goes there. Then that can go there. I'm gonna just... I'm not... I really want the extra resources. Am I hamstringing myself if I do? Alright, we'll do this. Then that. Then if I stick this, we can't get to that if we stick that in there. I can put this up here and stick the horse stable in the gap. Let's put that there. Put this here. Or there. That works too. Except if I do that, I can't be in line with both of them. If I do this, I can put my alarm tower here. Then this guy go in there. Stick that on top. And then this is their last building. I was going to stick it down here, but I don't have to play it at all. There's no enemy buildings left. Which begs the question, how do I build up this left side now? Eliminate 12 from each enemy group in range. I'm not getting in range of any of that, unfortunately. Do I ever stick that in there? Don't love it, but where else would I put it? Here? Yeah, okay. Then this. Here. With that there. This long piece is destined for that right-hand side, clearly. Then T-piece. There's nowhere else I can put it. I could get this Z-piece in there, but there's no time to hold the other two things off for that. I can have that line or that line. This line gets me more resources. Alright, we are all axes. Axes are better against swords, so we make their arrows into swords and then start wailing on our various axes. Pretty good, pretty happy. Aligned buildings, gain 20 when placing a religious building. Range 2, turn each forest into a plain and gain 8. I think I'm just going to take the passive. We don't have any religious buildings yet, but we can always sell that card for 50 or anything else. $300 for that is a lot. 4 gold, 2 wood. Do we get wheat out of it already? We don't. We get gold and 5. We can go 4 gains, 5 gold, or 2 wood. Let's take the gold, I think. I want the gold. Yeah, because we need to buy up the other open slots as well. 12, 12, and 12. Sure. Right, wooden fortress, mercenary camp, siege camp. We only have to play 2 of them, of course. Let's not play that. Very early warehouse and somewhere to connect it to. So let's start these guys over. Let's do. Oh, come on. That one. Then the warehouse. Go there. Bunches of wood. I'm going to build up this height on this side. Eliminate 12 from each enemy group in range. Siege 20. Didn't really think that through, I'll be honest. I was really thinking about making sure this carries on upwards on this side. That was my big priority. I can stick that in there. Can stick this here. That's going to keep building up that side. This can join in range of this too, eliminating 12. Better. Alright, there's the downtown we needed to see. That's a lot of extra growth out of fertile grounds there. That's the last one of those. If this is here, range 2. I don't think it gets over. I could just do this, though. Yeah. That goes there. That goes there. This goes here. Making sure all of that touches, and then this fills in the gap on that side. As ever, Belfry has gotten bigger. Has been known to happen. Make sure Belfry has a nice cozy spot over here. There's no way for me to get more lines like this. I can get one more line. I can do that. And that. And then will this go in that gap? It will. But that 4 void meant I wasn't getting a lot of extra stuff there. Arrows get killed by swords that we don't have. Axes get killed by arrows that we don't have. So it's just going to be an axes on axes. These arrows become axes. And then axes on axes action. Good. I'll take optimizer since we're not really focused on religion today. We're just going to take... Well, we got 500 wood already. But, like, I don't think I need these 15 health right now, at least. Refill defenses or upgrade a card. Refill defenses or gain a card. We got some level 2 stuff. Do I want to pay 200 gold to, or 150 gold to upgrade something when I hold 200 gold? How much is my next upgrade? And is it 200 or is it 300? Or do I just get 350 gold's worth of defense back Except I can only cap out at 38, so it'd be 300 gold. Upgrade a random level 2 card. 200 wood, 200 wheat, 50 stone. 100 wheat, 150 gold, 50 stone. 300 wood, 300 wheat, 100 stone. Basically, 150 gold for an upgrade is a massive bargain. So that range now is 3, which is humongous. We head up to the wall. It was 300. I was never going to be able to do it anyway. Don't need that. I will take this. We can sell that for 50 gold, but that doesn't change anything for us right now. Apart from we could upgrade Optimizer a second time. You know what? I will do that. Better to have it done early. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings. Yeah. Strategic Pavilion. Recruit 12 for each adjacent military. Recruit for plains. Recruit for adjacent military. Recruit for forests. Turning them into plains. Okay, this is interesting. Because this has 17, recruit 12 for adjacent, but my siege camp has range. So, if I leave a 1-gapper, I could hook that over here and then hit them with that. Or, better still, if I do this, strategic pavilion here, siege camp there. That's nice. Rally point, adjacent plains. Okay. Let's get them within siege camp range as well. Then I really want that tile to be my alarm camp. This wants plains next to it, so let's not give them plains. Good. That wants adjacent. We're not going to give it adjacent. I'm okay with this. Am I okay with this? You want adjacent military buildings, which this would be another one, which I don't want to do. I could leave the gap. I could put this here. I'm going to put that there. This can go here. That can go there, and we'll just get huge gains. Recruit 12 for each adjacent military building. Then stick it over here. Thank you, alarm. You can't be converted, so let's throw this down here. Ugh. I might have to do this and stick the warehouses down there. We don't get the conversions, but it's better than the alternate, I think. What I really need is to find my one that is the one that I want to find for these guys. You know, the last player building, whatever it's called. I can't even remember. This gap here is the only one that I have next to planes. There's the belfry. That does go up a little. If I stick this here, I can flip this over. Here is fine. Belfry in the gap. And do that, I guess. Alarm tower gets an extra pip. That gets some of those. Okay. It's not as many units as I'd like, but it's plenty, really. Axes kill swords. They don't have any. I don't have any swords. Arrows kill axes. Well then, I don't want them to have arrows, but I can't really do much about it. So their arrows become axes. Attack our axes, which go axes, which go axes, which take out the big 45, and then we drag up the arrows at the end. I wonder if I send their axes into the skulls first, do they just become non-unit types? Haven't ever really thought about it, but could be worth. Exactly 1 unit left. No achievement for that. Between 50 and 25 for each connected piece. I don't think I need this anymore. I don't know that I want a rally point, again, because most of our stuff is just becoming buildings. So I guess I'll take another fertile grounds, and we can just not necessarily play with it. Are we ditching rivers? These count as rivers, but that's fine. We've got so much wood. Obscene amounts of wood. I need more gold. Maybe I should have gone with the gold getting building. This only gets 5 for each, which is like 100 to go max, give or take. And I need some stone. Let's leave rivers behind. I know rivers are worth money though. Do I leave forests behind? No, because if I leave forests behind, that's one fewer thing I can turn around with downtown. So we leave rivers behind. We're going to get to this guild regardless. So 2 hostile regions on the left. Both have 30% stone. Obtain a building card, obtain a technology card. I'd rather have a technology card. Transforms terrains or any. Give me any. Obtain 5 when exploring a building adjacent to a forest. We don't have forests anymore. No, we don't have rivers anymore. I don't need more wood. I really don't need more wood. So give me that. And then I need the food more, so I'll go to the open space. Can't afford this, so I'm not going to spend 50 gold on that. If there were 2 things I could sell, then I could consider it, but right now there's not 2 things I want to sell. Merc camp, siege, and alarm. It's fairly inconsequential unit types. This is their alarm tower. This is their siege camp with range 2. I don't love it, I'll be honest. This gains 15, this eliminates 12, but I think it's easier to play around this. God, that range is awful. Alarm tower's going to go at the bottom. I don't want to put stone in the middle because that's where I want to convert the most tiles, is the problem. But I might not have so much luck. There's downtown, which is the conversion, not the wood. So, stick that there. Stick that on top. Oh, I really wanted that piece first. Really bad. I did not think this through. If I play this, I could play it here for 26 and just make sure I don't play any of my units on the left or the belfry in line with it. Then this can go here, here. Fertile grounds going really high. Is it? Is it going really high? That puts this not in the line of the alarm tower. I'm going to put this here. And put that there. Because then I'll recruit for these three that are adjacent to it. Then this can go kind of anywhere. We have to play one of these mercenary camps, so that can fill the gap up here. Then I want to play as much as I can around this guy. That stretches up 3. So this can go here. Go there. Ah, I don't like that. This just gets me 1 extra. Or I could do this. That might be better. Yeah, they all qualify as pieces. That is an alarm tower, so if this goes here, it avoids the alarm tower. I would really like as much of this stone as I can afford to try and harvest. Well, I'm not getting into that gap on the left. And I'm never getting anything at the top row, so done. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, they've got axes and swords. I have just all axes again. Our swords are better against their swords. So let's do axes against their swords. Pick up the rest of ours and smash it a 1-to-1. It's fun. Reduce building card upgrades by 10%. Monument I'm not very good with. We don't have many fields. Treadmill is fine. Get a building card. Forests, something that produces gold. Probably worthwhile. I'll take a tax office. Yeah, we got so much wood. This is easier to upgrade with wood than this is. Then we'll probably just take the hostile again. My MO. Right, do I spend 300 to unlock? Probably. Then we'll take that tax office in so that we can earn more money with it. We can upgrade this again. That's fun. Recruit for plain and field, plain and mountain, or plain and wasteland. 3 for each plain, 6 for each field. We don't make fields is the problem. 4 for mountains, 4 for wasteland. I'm thinking about wasteland because we can just axe mountain out of the selection down the line. This does also upgrade us to a 2x2 tile for the belfry. I'm going to go wasteland, thinking ahead. Bought that already. I should have done this first to save the units. 45 stone is not what we have right now. We can upgrade that for wood for sure, and for wood and grain. Sure. That's going to do good for our money. I should have done this first. You should have just done that first, dude. Why wouldn't you do that first? You silly, silly man. I don't need to increase my max if I can't heal bigger than that. Forests into plains. Recruit for each forest and recruit 3 swords for each connected forest and 6 for each connected mountain. 10 for each mountain aligned with it, and a mercenary camp. I would really like to get this alarm tower stronger, but again, it's a gold problem. Mostly. Alright, well, tax office, 35 for each aligned building. That includes enemy buildings, so we should do what we can for that. This, I don't mind, because it's just 30 units. Doesn't grow, doesn't change, doesn't impact us very much. I'm going to stick it... I'm going to stick it here or here. Let's go with this. Each aligned mountain piece. Alright, so we're not putting mountain on the low or the left. There's downtown. Good to see. In which case, I'm going to do this. Tricky mountain piece to deal with. I want to put that there with downtown here. So where do I put this? Can I spin that? If I put that there, I don't think I can spin that through that gap. I think it's too much to ask for. I guess I just leave this one gapper. Though, siege camp is coming up. That would reach both of those guys. This is gross. I don't like it. Alright, I'm going to do this. No, because siege camp will fit there. Yeah. I'm going to do this. And then this. Yep, happy with that. And this is going in here. Beautiful. This can go here quite happily. Massive wood. Turn each adjacent forest into a plain and recruit 4. Is there one more enemy building? There is one more enemy building. Let's stick this here. Oh, so much value out of siege camp today. Then alarm tower gets tons of value as well. This in here just makes sense, I think. I need to find the belfry, of course. That's important. Tax office on the left is going to be humongous, right? Money, money, money. 120 with a single tax office. You'd love to see it. This can go here. Yeah. And this one here. There's the belfry. Finally. If this goes here, I can play the belfry, but we lose lines. I could do it there. That'll be fine. Yeah. This is good. Then this in here or in there? In here, for sure. Then let's do fertile grounds. Belfry. So many citizens right now. Play that so that the stone fortress doesn't get it. This can come up here. We don't play that. This goes here. It goes there. That goes... Well, that goes there. That would go there. Yeah, this goes here. Oh, I've calculated backwards again. Keep doing this. I can't get that in there behind this piece. Ever. Can I? Alright, give me 2 stone. Or 6, as the case may be. Right, not lots of units out of that, but we've already shot lots of their units, which is good. We're still all axes. Axes are better against swords. We can turn these arrows into swords. And then drive them into our axes, pick up axes into swords again. We've got so many citizens. So now we want to get Belfry to 10 really fast. Harvest 5 wheat for each connected neighborhood is quite a big deal. Masonry, also kind of a big deal. Land expansion. When terraforming a zone of 4+ squares, include 1 random adjacent plain or forest. I don't know how good that is, like, in general. Like, it's not something I've played with. But obviously this terraforms a lot, and so could terraform even more. But I think getting the wheat gains is just going to be too good. Get a tech card. Boost combat or anything. Boost combat, see if I can go to the same. Get 7 more when merging groups of the same type, because we're all axes right now, so we might as well lean into that. Gold or wheat. If I want to go to this combat, it has to be gold. Don't get me wrong, I'd like the wheat, but I'll take the gold. I'll do the big one. Then we can do 400 to unlock this, which lets us take the market in. We might want to heal up a bit. But this is actually treadmill crane. We need more before we can reduce costs further. Fine. 3 and 6 for wastelands. 3 stone. 7 citizens. I'm gonna go 7 citizens. And then we can go again if we don't want to spend our stone somewhere else, which is the important part. Although, no, apart from this, like, basically nothing has stone apart from that. And I don't think adding 1 more neighborhood piece is the difference maker for us here. So this takes us to 9. 10 citizens for every neighborhood in the city. Can we go to 10? We can't. But when we can, oh, it's going to be beautiful. Okay. We have tons and tons of wood, which will get us more of that. This will get us more fight. Stone needed there. We're not taking this, and we're probably never playing this, so let's sell it for 50 gold. That was the unupgraded one, as opposed to this one that's fully upgraded. So all of our buildings are selected. So we should be able to harvest now hundreds of wheat. Stone Fortress, aligned mountains, garrison, recruit 15 for each adjacent mountain, recruit 10 for each mountain piece in range, plus 50 if surrounded, range 2. Okay. I'm gonna spend a bit of money increasing our health here. Only because I would hate to lose the run now, you know. Just go to 50. It's what we started on, or our standard run starts on. Alright, so I want to make sure that we're just getting enough citizens, and I would love to get this connected for a bunch of wheat. Tax office did a great job last time as well. Right. Stone Fortress. Recruit 10 for each mountain piece aligned with it. That's going to be a real bummer. The warehouses I would prefer to play later when we have more control over quite when our neighborhoods are in play. Oh god, this is a bad time, isn't it? Alright, warehouses, you're going here. There's downtown. This is getting real ugly real fast. Siege camp is pleasant for sure. Am I really thinking of doing this? Like, this has nothing to convert right now, which is horrendous. Siege camp pointing left. Oh god. Yeah, I need to funnel up through here with buildings, which is going to be a damned nightmare. In fact, this has range 3. If I put it here, it goes up and down. So I wonder if I could put this here. This is really, really not pretty. Am I going to put this just over here like this? Oh, piss. Garrison for each connected mountain piece. Is there one more enemy building? This is the last enemy building already. Oh, there's old tower to come. Okay. So what I'm going to do is bring that to there, and to there, and to there. Get you shot as well. This isn't going to connect to any goddamn downtown stuff at all. Ever, I think. Goddamn, dude. This might be the worst one of these I've ever done. It's so bad. Right, that all connects through. Oh, fertile grounds counts as a building, which is nice. Okay. This is real ugly. God, it's just so bad. I do not feel good about how all that got placed down. Funny that. Axes are better against swords, so these arrows become swords. Then attack these. Pick up those, do that. Does this go to 0 exactly? No, we get 3, which means this gets an uplift. That gets an uplift. And then we slam into there. That was rough. After each round, get an extra thing. Send 12 to each military building aligned with it. Give me this. Right. Refill defenses or gain a card. Trade resources or cards. I want to trade my wood for just about anything else. Shame I have to pick one of these. I guess I'm gonna pick stone. Because I really want to get this. Actually, can I upgrade this first? I can. 200 wood, 200 gold, 100 that. This. Get 1 axe for every 5 people in inventory is like the secret weapon that I need to win on these higher difficulties. Also, eliminate 16 at range 2, or get 15 when merging the same. This is hard to do on this boss fight, so I'm going to take this. And that's all. Going up to the keep. Right. Still can't get this alarm tower going because we just don't have the money and the wheat, but we'll get there. No enemies, 180 units. We'll be okay. Start in the corners. I want that to be changed. Sorry, I thought a door knocked or something and I panicked. We need to resume and then swap pieces. Reserve and reserve, right. This I don't mind here because I just don't want to play buildings on this ever. I also do the similar thing in the corners. I'll do that. Because then I can put this here. That's a building, which is quite tricky to work around, really. Where's that siege camp going to sit? Probably there would be a good shot. Long piece down the left would be nice, but it's not very many things that we're getting the advantage of for that. Warehouses connect for wood. Could do it like that to make sure we don't get extra growth, but our buildings are all so big. It's going to be a nightmare to do a lot of what I want to achieve here, I think. Can you see where I want to put my guy? You know the guy. Okay, there's downtown. That's what we wanted to see. That's the guy I was talking about. This connects to that by there, which is okay. That can go here. Some money. This is going in there. Okay. That can go in there nicely. And the belfry, we make the concession of just having to play over tiles. There's no bones about it. I really wish I had gotten a long piece for that right-hand side at some point, you know? To be able to harvest any of this would have been pleasant. But too little too late. 107, though, is huge uplift. We never saw our alarm tower. Is this enough? 140, 125, 43. God, I'm glad I healed up as much as I did. Jeez. We're going to get rid of something soon. Obviously, this now just grows more and more units, which is huge for us. That's our big end game play after a whole other act of harvesting citizens for that. 50 wheat, and this if it's placed adjacent to a production building. I'll take that. Probably won't end up using it, but I don't want to spend money on re-rolling. Leave the mountains behind? Yeah. Okay. Fight on the left, fight on the right. Peace in the middle. Get money or get wheat. Obtain a building card or obtain a technology card. I'd rather have the technology card. We can take the gold, we can heal with it. Transforms terrain or an any, give me an any. And placing a building adjacent to an allied building of the same type give both bonuses. Take 150 gold. And then we're going to this hostile region. If we skip, we get the boss gets 50. To get 50 guys here, we get 1 for 5. So we get 10 for 50. So we get 50 for 250. Do I get 250 guys out of doing a peaceful round instead of a hostile round? There could be an argument for it, you know? There could. That's really interesting. If I can get more than that and I don't have to worry about doing a fight, I can't lose health and I get options up here. Maybe I do this and just try and really, really, really tank the citizen gains. It's a really interesting thing going on here. So we don't need the alarm tower. We don't need the siege camp. Garrison's 15, which is 15 money back, but I'd rather have the tiles I'm laying be convertible. I'm not going to take tax office either, because I can do this and add a third neighborhood piece. No, no, no. I think I'm just taking this in and trying to have a really, really good building round for literally making neighborhood buildings. Do we even not take fertile grounds in? No, we'll take fertile grounds in. Alright, peaceful round. Can't lose health. Don't need to spend gold on that right now. Hold that for a sec. So really, I want my citizen thing, my neighborhood maker, whatever it's called, on the 4th rank and facing upwards near the center. I could do this and this. Then I want to build up 3 ranks-ish. The very early belfry is not ideal. But if I do this... I basically want to put my thing down here to get best absolute growth, especially for the wheat. There's downtown. You love to see it. So we lose out on some of the southern end of the conversion. But I'm quite happy with this. That's 200 wheat right there. Then this can go over here. That can go there. That can go there. Can I get this in that gap? I don't think I can I? It's the wrong type of spin. Damn. Okay. Okay, that'll go here. Warehouses can go there. That goes there. Then I think Belfry has to go here before I cock anything else up. That's so many soldiers, basically. Can I get many more lines here? And get a couple. Yeah. I think that was worth it. End the round with at least 30 neighborhoods connected to your belfry. Achievement unlocked. Lovely. I think this is all religious, so land expansion. When terraforming a zone of 3+, includes one random adjacent plain or forest. We'll see how that goes. We've got 1200 wood. Hostile region. All hostile regions. Final selection. They are all 25%. Oh, this is 20% bad stuff. So let's go get more technology. End of round. Each military building adjacent to at least 3 neighborhoods gets units is incredible. Right, now we have to make sure we have our military stuff selected again. Honestly, we probably don't need downtown with this much wood. But I don't need exploited lands, so there's that. Have we leveled up Treadmill Crane to 3? We have. We have a lot of stuff to potentially upgrade here. Exploited lands get sold. End of round, each military building adjacent to at least 3 neighborhoods gets 5. When placing adjacent buildings of the same type, get 4. Land expansion. I need to spend some money on our defenses for sure, but we have tons of cash for that. So, upgrade that. 200 to do it again. Up to 15. This is 200 to get that to 8. This is just wood and wheat. This is just some gold. We don't have enough wheat for that now. Goody. Right, let's spend... 4 stables are easy, but that goes to 90, and then one of these goes to 45 and sends more out. 300 gold. 200 for that? No. 200, 200. I think spending the gold on... Well, hold on. This... Let me check my belfry real fast. We get 1 axe for every 5 in the inventory. What's 880 divided by 5? That's a fantastic question. It's like 120, 40, 60, 74 or something. 176? Let me calculate to confirm. 880 divided by 5 is 176, yeah. So mental maths is on point. Plus we'll get more citizens during the round. So if that's going to be 176 and this is 180, I don't really care how big they get. So with that in mind, I don't need military units as bad. But I also don't need health that bad because I'm going to kill everything. So let's take a little bit of insurance health. Let's grab... The one where we combine groups is already at 3, right? Yeah, strength in numbers. Give me that then. We've got our wheat gains at the market. We've got wood gains at the warehouses. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to take fertile grounds in, because it's just kind of big and in the way a lot of the time. Tax office is fine. Let's go. Training camp. Send 18 to each aligned ally military building. Very, very early belfry. This horse stable is going to need to go somewhere, isn't it? I could just hold it. I'm going to do this. This horse stable, I'm just going to slot in that gap of buildings. This goes in here nicely. Training camp, send each allied military aligned with it. We don't want 2 training camps next to one another for sure. I'm gonna stick this here and put that in that gap. Let's do... no. Let's never place this training camp down. How about that? Oh, this horse stable is going to be a dick, though, isn't it? I mean, I can place it on a row that has no adjoining pieces. I can do that for sure. I'm going to do this so that this wasteland can be over here. Yeah, I could put that there and then just not play any buildings in this column. Hell, even if it gets bigger, it probably won't be a problem. Where is my guy that converts everything? He has range of 3. So he can go on this column and they can have some horses. It's fine. Some horses won't be the end of me. Actually, I can do that probably. That probably works. Stick this up here. There's downtown with a range of 3. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. This guy is not going to eliminate anything from that. I'm okay with this. Even more people. Spin this down into that gap. Get converted. So much stuff. Right, how big does the belfry get? Is the question. $326. 359. They're all swords. We are all axes, so just do that. $344 spare axes. I'd say that's gone well. We can afford to reroll a little now. Each round gave 45 for each production building adjacent to the city. Yep. Fine with that. Right, do I care about either of these? This one has the least trash stuff. And we can refill defenses there before the finale. Priority of stuff to upgrade? Great question. Let's do alarm tower to 3. 200 gold. I think that would honestly be better spent just healing myself. Though, I get so many units from this citizen count now. I honestly don't know. The Thieves' Hideout could add a lot of stuff to their stuff, you know? I don't need the wood, so I'm going to take the warehouses out because that's one fewer building for the Thieves' Hideout to benefit from. I want the money, I want the wheat. Those are fine, that's fine, that's fine. I don't need this. Don't need that. We'll upgrade to like 50. and go. Because, like, there's every chance that the Belfry is the very bottom card, and as such, I can't play it or something, you know? Oh, look, the Belfry. Thieves' Hideout. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to put that right there. This is really ugly, isn't it? Buildings in range. Lose 2, 2, 2, and recruit 5 for each terrain in its row. Honestly, if I slap that down right here, there's not much terrain, it's mostly buildings. And wasteland. Then we can start expanding out citizens there to make sure that works out. We will cap this off with wasteland. Another one of these guys. There's downtown. Oh, this is buildings in range. Alright, well, let's do some of that. Some of that. Some of that. And then stick that down there and just grow as much as we can around it without actually occupying the tiles that it occupies. I need to play one of these guys. And 20 for each building in range. Maybe I don't need to play one of them. Maybe I could be super sneaky, Charlie. That's as big as that gets, though I would love the market to play. Let's be real. Yeah, 350 wheat, totally worth it. And then I just end. $384 axes. 412 axes. Arrows, swords. I only have axes. Axes are stronger against swords. I can't turn these arrows into anything else though. So let's just grab everything and smash them. Oh no, I only have 300 units left. Ha 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 ha. Don't mind a prison. Yeah, it's more than. Last time I played, I got the exact number and it screwed me. I don't have any stone really, though, for this. If I did want that. Show me, like, interesting passives. Before terraforming a terrain, get 6 of its exploitation resource. Exploration resource, excuse me. Gain 40 defense. And up to here. Right, what can we upgrade? Increased by this. I should have done that before we took the extra defense. Doesn't really matter. This is... And a map so big, these are not going to be adjacent, and I don't need this ever. I'll take warehouses because it's really... Actually, both of these are kind of good for paying taxes or bribery. Otherwise, yeah, we are laughing with 1,786 citizens. Oh, why do I always need to sneeze in these critical moments? I'm gonna put this down flat first. Do that. Do one of these. Alarm tower is fine. Let's go to here. 3 turns left to pay a bribe is bad. There's downtown. Honestly, I'm going to do this. Give them that. That pays the bribe. Amazing. Downtown is going to go in here. Get loads of extra for the new thing we just picked up. That's fine by me, honestly. That in. Well, I need to get the Duchy to touch that, so I'm not gonna play that down yet. Do I ever play this in here? Yeah. Not only do we pay tons of bribes, but the Duchy can sit on top of that quite comfortably. It touches all of that as well. Let's put this down here. That can go in the corner. Pays more bribes. 41 turns left to pay. I don't know if we'll make it, guys. Oh, all the citizens go to the bribes. 55 turns left to pay. However will we manage? We give them 30 and we knock off 12, so not worth. Honestly, I don't even need the extra wood right now. As fun as it would be. Well, I can do that. Which means I can then do this safely. "78 turns. Seems pretty safe. We're just teasing this guy now, aren't we? "113 turns left. I think we crushed it. A smidge of crushing. That was our score. 67,699. So it looks like we get a score for run duration under 2 hours. Full defense points left. Total resources collected. Rows explored. Multi-row exploration. Cards upgraded. Total units recruited. Total enemies defeated. No damage combat rounds. 10. Absolutely crushed it. And we have 2 items in our progress tree, but we'll do those at the start of next episode. For now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.